All right, boys and girls, here we are, lesson one of Tinkercad. You can see in the top left corner that the lesson I'm covering right now is lesson one, called Getting Started in the Let's Learn Tinkercad project. Okay, let's get going. So what we can see here is the work plane. Okay, this is our workspace. This is where we're going to create our 3D designs, okay, our three-dimensional designs, and those files can then be given to a 3D printer, and the 3D printer can print them in 3 dimensions. So it's all really cool. It's going to be really fun. Let me show you how this basic work area is divided up. First, across the top, you can see we have a menu bar, and if you hover over any of those buttons, you'll see what they do. We have some options on the top right-hand side. We'll get into those later. We have, get myself out of the way here. We have the basic shapes menu on the right-hand side. We have, of course, the work plane in the center that can be rotated and panned and tilted any direction you want. If you want to go back to the original view, you click the home button, puts you right back where you started. Okay, you also have a fit all in view. So if you have a bunch of objects on your work plane and they're all over the place, and some are big and some are small and they're going off the edge, you click this button, it'll put everything into one view. There's zoom in, zoom out, and of course, the flat view. You don't have to worry about that. You can experiment with it. You can try it out, but not something we probably will be using a lot. So those are just the very, very basic ideas of Tinkercad. Let's talk about how we're going to get through all of these lessons, okay? So first, at the top, you'll notice that you have a title, and then you have some reading to do, okay? So you want to read through this. It says, "Welcome to the world of design." And it goes on and on to talk about what Tinkercad is. It says Tinkercad is an amazingly powerful tool for creating digital designs that can be 3D printed. I already told you that. Okay, so it says down at the bottom, let's get started. Okay, and then at the very bottom, let me make sure I can't, oh no, I can't get to the screencast thing is in the way. So hang on, but at the right behind this gray box is the next button. So I have to pause this. Okay, I think I got it. So here's the next button. Remember, you always want to click the next button at the bottom down here, and that will take you to the next part of this lesson and also give you that nice green check mark. Okay, so for example, if I click next, now you can see we're at number 2 of 20. We already finished the first one. There wasn't anything to do, just something to read. Now we're in 2 of 20, and if we click this, you're going to notice you have the green check mark next to number 1. I have them all because I've already done all this, right? So here we go. Number 2, let's get started. It says, well, there's more reading to do, okay? So it says, welcome to Tinkercad. It says, again, talking about what Tinkercad is, and then it says in your first lesson, you're going to be guided step by step through how to use the work plane, okay? And that's this thing in the center. Hang on, let me zoom in a little bit. This thing, the blue thing, right? If I click the home view, there it is. Excuse me. Excuse me, boys and girls. So, yep, you're going to see the work plane right there. Let me get myself out of the way. And let me see if I can get this back to a normal view. Here we go. And there it is right there. Home view. There it is. Okay. So this is where we're going to do all our work. And the thing that we're looking through is called the camera, okay? Our view of the work plane is called the camera. So you can rotate, tilt, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can rotate it all around, and you do all of that with this thing called, let's go to the home view and shrink that down again. You can do that with the view cube right here. I don't know how your trackpad on the Chromebook is going to work exactly with this software, but you can always use the view cube to rotate this, to look above, below, to the side, so you can really see how your objects are lining up and if you're doing a good job. Okay, well, that's the basics of the first 2 parts of this lesson 1. I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll see you in the next video for part 3.